it's V from Casually Fragrant. I have not been able to film a video for a little while now. I was really busy with work, doing a lot of overtime, and I have finally gotten some free time to do stuff, so I'm really excited to share with you guys some of the perfumes I've picked up over the past couple months, or that were given to me, mostly by my mom. Thanks, Mom. So I want to start with, let's just get right into it. Lipstick Fever by Juliet Has a Gun. This is a new 2020 release, and I got the sample from Sephora and I was tempted, like I really wanted to try this fragrance. I love Juliet Has a Gun. I have a few of their fragrances. I have their fragrance, it's MMMM, and it's a beautiful gourmand fragrance, a wonderful scent that actually my sister-in-law uses as her signature scent now. And so I really like Juliet Has a Gun, and the name and everything about this really intrigued me, and it took a while before it was actually available for purchase on Sephora online in Canada. So I had the sample, and then I just wasn't as wowed by it the first time I smelt it, but then it started to dawn on me and I was like, I really want this in my collection. It's got all the notes I love. It's a fruity floral powdery scent. If you like raspberry scented fragrances, I think you'll really like this one. It's got raspberry, violet, iris, patchouli, vanilla, and cedar. And I definitely get a powderiness from it with raspberry. I've tried it a couple times now, and I find it's moderate to long-lasting longevity and probably moderate projection. Now, I think it'll depend on how much you spray of it. I love lipstick or makeup scented fragrances. I'm planning to do a video of a bunch of them, so stay tuned if that interests you. Now, this one here, gorgeous bottle. I love that kind of effect of the shade of the red kind of going down. These bottles are definitely heavy. This is the 50 ml. I always try to buy fragrances in the smaller size if possible, and it's got this beautiful Juliet Has a Gun logo on the cap as well. So I really like, oops, I gotta drop everything in the back here. I really like Lipstick Fever. It's a strong like. Did I have to have it in my collection? No. If you have similar ones to this, do you need it? No. But I recommend, if you like powdery raspberry scents, definitely go and check this scent out. I'm really glad that I have it in my collection. Next, we have Poison Girl. This is the Eau de Toilette by Dior. So the Eau de Parfum was released in 2016, and this version here, the Eau de Toilette, was released in 2017. I've wanted this in my collection for a really long time. I really love the perfume as well as the Eau de Toilette, and I'll talk about the differences in just a second. It's got the iconic Dior bottle for all the hypnotic, or the poison, I guess was the original with hypnotic poison. I really like it. It's almost like a fairy tale, like a poisonous apple. And Poison Girl, I mean, is it for just younger girls? I don't think so. I think any age can wear this fragrance, and I almost wish it wasn't called Poison Girl, to be honest. I think it could have been called something different. I really like it, and I think it's something that can be worn by everyone. So in the Eau de Toilette, you have orange, vanilla, caramel, tonka, and some florals, and it's different from the Perfume. I believe the main difference is the almond note. So am I tempted to get the Perfume one day? Probably yes. I'm not gonna lie. I love almond fragrances, so this does not have the almond in it, or at least not a strong one. Just smelling it again. Definitely get the orange, vanilla, and caramel in that. A very unique fragrance. I think it would be perfect actually for most seasons, especially the fall and winter. I love caramel scented fragrances for the fall and winter. It's just my favorite. It's just so comforting and so sexy, and just such a great kind of gourmand scent to wear. So that's Poison Girl. Next up, we have Coach Dreams by Coach. And this packaging is so sparkly. I absolutely love it. Pink sparkles. And before I get into the actual scent, I just want to talk about the bottle. It's gorgeous, but I kept thinking that this was the lid and I would yank it off, which, oops, everything's gonna go flying now. And I was like, uh-oh, that's not it. And it's like, I'm turning this thing around and I'm like, where is the thing? So I start spraying it and I spray it everywhere because it's kind of hidden in right here. That's where the little nozzle is. So it's one of those ones that doesn't have like a sealed cap on it, but I do think it would look beautiful on a vanity. And this is kind of like a shimmery leather band around it. And there's the flower at the top. So Coach Dreams is a new release from 2020. It has orange, pear, gardenia, cactus, Joshua tree, and ambroxan, as stated off of Fragrantica. Most of the times when I list notes, it's from what I find on Fragrantica or on the actual perfume websites. So I haven't really worn this scent yet. This is just a haul. Not all of these have I actually sampled. So I'm looking forward to trying this one. I think it would be great for spring and summer. I definitely smell the orange, pear, and gardenia. And there's like, seems to be a lot of fruity scents coming out again this year. So let me know if you've actually tried any of these ones down below that I'm mentioning. Would love to hear your thoughts. And the next one is Live Irresistible, or Live Irresistible, probably mispronounced it, but by Givenchy, the Eau de Parfum. Now, the bottle's really tall, so I had to move my camera back really far. This was released in 2015. It is a sweet and fruity scent. It's got pineapple, roses, amber, praline, and some other notes. I've tried it a couple times. It's long lasting. So it is a beautiful, gourmand, sweet scent. Absolutely gorgeous. I really like it. I've wanted this in my collection for a while. So it's interesting because I immediately thought this would be great, you know, all seasons, but also in the winter time because it's such a like praline, sweet scent. And on Fragrantica, it seems I am completely, you know, off base on what everyone else says. Everyone else seems to completely not vote for the winter category. So I guess the majority of people do not think this is suitable for winter, other than me, who thinks that it would be suitable for both. I really like it. I'm glad it's in my collection, and we'll be doing a review on this shortly once I've had a chance to wear it a couple more times. So we have Light Blue, Love is Love, and this is the 2020 release. It's a flanker of the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. It's a very famous fragrance. The writing's in white, so you don't really see it unless I have my hand here. So I stayed away from this scent for a while, not the Love is Love one, but the light blue, because I smelt it once and it might have been in colder weather and I was just like, oh, there's nothing special about it. I wasn't really drawn to it. Well, I got this as a gift and I have to tell you, I absolutely love it. I tried it on a really hot summer day and my mom actually told me the sales associate told her it was perfect for hot weather, and 100% I couldn't agree more. It is fantastic for hot weather. Like it's kind of been warm right now, and having this fresh scent in hot weather, perfect. Would I wear it in the winter? Probably not, to be honest. For the notes, it's got lemon, Granny Smith apple, berries, jasmine, musk, amber, raspberry. So I looked online and it did say that it had poor longevity with moderate sillage from Fragrantica. I've worn it a couple times and I feel like the longevity was a bit better than poor. I'd probably say moderate for myself. I really like this. Once again, I think this is absolutely perfect for summertime, and I'm really glad it's in my collection. And next we have just a travel size. I did not buy this in the full size. This is the new Replica scent by Maison Margiela, and I'm always going to mispronounce it. It's Coffee Break. So when I saw Coffee Break, and I should say these travel size ones, they have the spray, much preferred. Love the spray. I don't really care for the roller balls. So Coffee Break. When I first saw Coffee Break, I really like these replica scents. I have a bunch of them. I actually, if you're interested, I can link a video down below where I list off a lot. Like I have a video of other ones that I've done if you're interested to see that. Coffee Break was released in 2019, but I think it was in the later part of 2019 because I don't think it was actually available. I think it was an exclusive at one location, at one store, and then it now is available in Sephora online. So it wasn't available in Sephora last year till 2020. The notes are quite simple. They are milk, coffee, and lavender. When I heard the name Coffee Break, I was like, it's gonna smell like, I want to smell like strong espresso. I want to smell creamy lattes. I want to smell coffee. And there is coffee in it, but it's very gourmand. And to me, it's more of like an actual coffee break where you sit down and have coffee, but you also have some croissant and some like cream and all this other stuff. So to me, it's not a very strong coffee scent, but it's very nice and it's very creamy and gourmand. And I will be doing a full review on this one in the future. And now I have another scent. So I believe this was purchased from Shoppers Drug Mart, and it's the Adidas Pure Lightness Eau de Toilette. So immediately I think of it as a sporty scent. I've got some notes here. It's from 2008, so it's been around. I haven't actually heard of this one. The notes are melon, apple, jasmine, magnolia, violet, lily of the valley, and musk. And on Fragrantica it says it's got poor longevity with soft projection. I've only sampled this. I haven't actually really worn it, but to me it's very fresh. I definitely smell the lily of the valley. I do not really get the violet in it, but it's very nice. It's very fresh, and I think it would be great as a sporty scent. And it like almost looks like something you would like throw into your gym bag. Maybe not now because I don't know if gyms are open in your area, but that's Adidas Pure Lightness. And we have this pretty popular one here. I've wanted it for a really long time. It's called Killer Queen by Katy Perry. I wanted it for the bottle. I'm not gonna lie, I think the bottle's absolutely gorgeous. It's celebrity scent. It was released in 2013, and it's got praline, mixed berries, jasmine, plumeria, cashmere, patchouli. And on Fragrantica, a lot of people said it reminded them of Flower Bomb, and I have to disagree personally, but I think it's the patchouli in both of them that would make it quite of a similar scent. So if you like Flower Bomb, I think you might like Killer Queen. If you like Killer Queen, maybe go check out Flower Bomb as well. I just love it because of the bottle. To be honest, I've only smelt it briefly. I haven't actually tried wearing it yet. And now I have, oops, I can totally hear stuff crashing in the background, and that was Coffee Break. It's probably angry that I said it wasn't smelled like coffee. Everything's gonna fall here. It's whenever I don't stop the video, things fall. So I got here a sample pack, and they're already coming out, from Centrique. Centrique is a niche Canadian perfume store, and they do ship international, and you can get these kind of sample packs, and then you get a certain discount off when you actually purchase a full bottle. I have gotten a ton of these. Not sure if you wanted me to go over all of them, but what I love is that they come with testing strips as well when you get them. So let's dump out some of these here. I'm happy to do more full reviews on any of these if you're interested, but there's one in particular, and that is the Chobard Lait et Chocolat, and I'm really tempted to get the full bottle of that. This is actually my second sample of it. I've gotten this sample set before from them. There's Sensuality by Pierre Gelmar, and I'm probably mispronouncing that. Oh, I got all the ones that I cannot pronounce. I should just leave it and just say, here it is. Anyways, this is a great kind of thing to test out different scents. You can get them from the same. I have a Lab on Fire here, almost transparent. You don't have to have the same exact you know, house. You can do different houses, and those were some of the samples that I got. If you actually want me to do some reviews on samples, let me know. I always feel like I've done a couple, but I always feel that people seem to enjoy the video more when it's a full bottle or travel size. But if you want me to do some videos on just samples and my thoughts on them, I would love to do that. But let me know if there's any interest down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching my video. I will try to upload a bit more in the coming weeks. I finally have a bit less, finally have more time and I'm less busy. So looking forward to, you know, getting more creative with some videos coming up. So thank you so much for watching. And if you like my video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.